Hey folks, this is Vincent Adderley with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're gonna play Deep Rock Galactic, the tabletop game. This is on Tabletop Simulator. If you guys want to check out my other videos, please do so. I have an unboxing video. We did the first 8 missions, I think, on the actual tabletop. Today we're just going to be casually trying out some custom missions that I created. If you want to learn more about that process, again, I've got a video out there already on my YouTube channel, so go check those out. Today we're going to be doing, I don't know how many. I've created 8 custom missions, and they range in difficulty from very easy to medium. This is mission 1, Initiate Training. Difficulty is very easy. This mission is going to be for newcomers to the game that want a very easy time without the pressure of learning the game. It still goes over things like pits and spawning monsters and different things like that, but it's a very casual mission. Some people just like to dive into the deep end and others like to take their time. This one, hopefully, is going to be a bit more casual for the newcomers. One big change on how I made it easy. On the right-hand side, I've got some notes. Difficulty, very easy. Objectives, mine 4 Morkite and gather 2 Apocablooms. So pretty easy. The Morkite are the green tokens or the green gems, and the Apocablooms are somewhere in these question marks. Special conditions. When triggering a swarm, do not draw a swarm card. Again, this is the very easy mode, so that's why I have it this way. Instead, spawn 3 grunts at spawner 1, and then activate all creatures. And there's only 1 spawner on the board for this particular mission, so there's going to be less creatures spawning than usual, again, to help newcomers get acclimated to the game. The token loadout, there's 2 Apocablooms, 2 loot bugs, and 1 barley bulb amongst those 5 question marks. And we start with 4 grunts on the board already. And that's it. Idly is going to be the scout class, as she likes. I'm going to be the engineering class. I drew the cluster grenade and the rock and stone card. I went with the breach cutter just because I always play the grenade launcher, and I don't know. I think we could just try it out. I mean, it's an easy casual mission. I also have the Warthog Auto 210 shotgun. So there's that. You need to pick your secondary weapon. They're all down here, so I'll ping it. Do you want to use your deep core assault rifle as your primary, or do you like your M1000?
Like the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a preferred secondary weapon that you'd like to use?
Yes. I will be using the... What's the reverse that? Yeah, you know what? Let's use this. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, that's fine.
You want to try the experimental plasma charger?
Yeah, because why not?
Good. All right. Well, in that case, I guess we'll get the ball rolling. Again, I don't know how many missions we're going to do, but we'll try and get through a couple. Lock and Load is your rock and stone card, and you also have the corrosive bomb. Yep. Okay, would you like to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, we get 3 actions per turn, and then we draw an event card.
Okay. I will move...
So for your first action...
1, 2, 3 for my first action.
Alright, so let's see what's on that real quick. So, okay. Barley bulbs, that means you get to draw a rock and stone card. Yep. Which are right here. That one is rock solid. Deal 1 additional damage when attacking a creature.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, I'm gonna free shoot him with...
Your scout ability there?
Yes.
1 free ranged attack or throw after movement.
And I'm going to use the experimental plasma charger to keep close up.
Okay. Range 4. Got it. All right. So that means you get a red die, which they're all down here. Yep.
Okay. So I will do that.
2 damage. That grunt is toast. I'll just move him off to the side there. All right. And that was your free action. So you still have 2 more actions to go.
I will move...
Like, you could pretty much solo this mission because it's on quote-unquote very easy, but...
Yeah, that's okay.
I'll just sit back here and look pretty.
I'll do 1, 2, and for my free movement or thing action, the shooting,
Yep.
I'll use the experimental plasma charger again.
Ah, you like rolling those red dice.
I do.
You scare the creature. So you move them 3 spaces. So, like 1, 2, 3 maybe?
Okay, I thought it was 1 space, the scares.
No, it's 3 spaces.
Wow, okay. And for my third action, I will try and mine this Morkite.
Alright, go for it. So you get a pickaxe. There you go. And, oh, it is rolling. Did you just do that?
No, sorry,
okay, alright. I was about to say, did you purposely pick the double side? I'm like, that's a really weird roll there.
Is this a single?
Oh, hi, Jono. How are you?
Hey, Jono.
Alright, so you got to mine this Morkite.
Yes.
So you're good. So empty cave hexes, we'll just put that by Molly.
Mm-hmm.
And, alright. So now we draw an event card, right?
Yep.
Alright, so according to this dugout surprise, place a grunt on an empty ground space adjacent to you if possible. Dwarves within attack range of the grunt each receive a free reaction attack against it. If it survives, it attacks you. Alright, so I would say, yeah, put that there.
Maybe here, actually. That
right
way
there?
you can walk across.
Yeah, so I get a free reaction for that. So here's the thing, if I use my breach cutter, you're screwed, because that will burn through everything. And
go for it.
so
it's on easy, right?
It's on very easy. So technically I could do it just like the video game. I'm going to use the Warthog shotgun. It is within range 3. So I'm going to roll a blue and a green die. Did you spend your ammo for your other ones?
Did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So a blue and a green die. So 1 and 2. So roll those real quick. And, oh yeah, he's dead. He's blown away. So this grunt is toast, and you're good. And that was the first event of the game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now we move on to, was there anything else? No. Okay. So now I'm going to take 3 actions. I'll go 1, 2, 3 for my first action. Maybe actually let's do this. 1, 2, 3. And I think I have line of sight. I don't know how to draw lines in... I don't want to draw a line, but if I do something like... Yeah, it looks like I've got line of sight here. What I could do is... I could do a platform action. The range is unlimited as far as, if I remember correctly, for the platform gun. So, for my second action, I will platform... I think just this space would be sufficient.
Sure.
I don't want to waste platforms unnecessarily. So that was my second action. And then for my third action...
I was going to say, especially when you only start off with 3.
Yeah, that was one thing that I missed in the rulebook. We have 6 platform tokens, but you were saying that only 3 were available at any one time. I don't know, it just seems kind of weird, because in the video game, you could put down as many as you wanted, and the old ones would not disappear. So it's just kind of weird, I guess, for balance. So I guess I'll go 1, 2, and 3. Actually, yeah, 3 there, that's fine. You can still walk across the empty space without me blocking you there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we draw an event card, and it's a Cave Leech attack. Cave Leeches attack you from above. Dwarves within attack range of your space each receive a free reaction attack. If it survives, roll some damage. Okay, so are you going to try and save me, or are you going to let it grab me?
No, I'm going to try and save you with the red.
With the red. Wow, you're blowing through everything there. All right, so... I don't think you could scare a Cave Leech.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so what happens in the event... Yeah, so I guess it just survives. You can't actually scare the Cave Leech. So I'm going to take some damage.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. No, I would have used your blue, but you might have rolled a blank anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so it's just 1 damage. It's not terrible, and I did not, like, go down or anything. So, okay, well, that's it. Nothing else happens as far as I can tell. Alright. It is your turn.
Wait, how come I started off with 4 ammo instead of 3?
I just spent 1. I put it there.
Oh. Okay.
I'll put mine over here just so you don't get confused.
Okay, thank you. Alright. So, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let's do. I'll shoot at it.
You'll shoot at it with your free action thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Put my bullets
You gonna use your
there.
blue one? You have to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I like that. And roll. Okay.
1 damage. That kills it. Alright. Other
Awesome.
grunt gone.
And my second action, I'll just do 1, 2.
Alright. And let's see what's underneath there. Did you... Okay.
Hold on. I'll take it off. There we go.
Oh, there you go. It's a loot bug. You can still land on the loot bug, but...
It was here, right?
Yeah, it would be right there.
Okay.
And
then I will mine.
You're gonna mine.
For my third action.
Makes sense.
Wait a second. Hold on.
You can
3,
mine.
6. I could shoot these for my free action after I move.
Well, no, because there's a stalagmite in the way.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Line of sight.
Yeah. It says from any point of the hex, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to hit... This stalagmite completely blocks that.
Nah. Alright, fine. Let's see. I will pickaxe this thing to death.
And... Okay.
Sorry.
You got a pickaxe.
Woohoo!
Alright, so you're going to go for the loot bug or the nitro?
I went for the loot bug.
That's fine. So I'll just move that out of here. That's fine. So go ahead and, I guess, roll for... you get 1 gold automatically.
Ooh!
And let's see if we can find that. There's the gold. I guess we'll put that up
here.
here.
That's gold. Sorry.
That's fine.
I got your platforms confused.
Okay. And
wait, that's not gold. That's Morkite.
No, we mine Morkite. The gold is to the left of it.
Oh my gosh, I can't even.
It blends in. I mean, technically we could. I wonder if Molly is a thing. No. Okay. You can't put it in Molly, unfortunately.
That stinks. That's okay.
So yeah, you roll the loot die, and it's a blank.
Oh.
Good job. All right. Well, that's your third action, right?
Yep.
All right. So new event. Unsettling rumbles. Increase the swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, draw another event card. All right. So we draw another one. They go boom. Activate all creatures. If no creatures are in play, place an exploder at exit 1 instead. Well, these grunts back here will activate. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess that's good.
Okay.
And that's all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My turn?
Mm-hmm.
How badly do we want to mine out stuff? Should we just go for the objectives and leave? Since this is on very easy?
Yeah, sure.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. And I don't know if I have line of sight with that one down here. I might. Let's see. From any spot on your tile. Yeah, so I do have line of sight with these 2 hexes here. For my second action, I will put down platforms. So I'm going to do 1 and 2. And I guess for my third action, I'm going to put a turret behind me. So I'm going to spend a ammo and put down the sentry turret. Oops. Right there. Mm-hmm. And that's it. So now I'm going to draw an event. Not again. Place a grunt at exits 1 and 3, and all creatures activate. Okay. Ugh. Fun stuff. All right, well, grunt at exit 1. Now, here's the thing. Mm-hmm. Well, the sentry gun is actually blocking... we're blocking line of sight on the sentry gun. So I don't think it actually gets any reaction shots. That's okay. So it's just going to move up like that, close to us, but it won't actually attack yet. And then these 2 are going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, I guess. Yep. And that is it. So yeah. Maybe I put that sentry gun in the wrong place.
That's alright.
The moonwalking grunts. Yeah, I guess I could rotate them, but just to make them a bit more menacing.
Thematic.
Yeah. There we go. All right. What are you going to do for your actions?
My first action is going to be 1, 2, 3.
It's amazing
and
that you can do that with your...
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot at it with my free action.
Alright, shoot at what?
Shoot at this one back here.
Okay. Yeah, if I can get in there and then breach cutter, that would kill the other ones, but I don't think you'll need it.
Actually, you know what? No, I'll shoot at this one.
Okay.
There's a method to my
There's a method to your madness.
to my madness.
Let me guess, some kind of explosive?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because if I don't shoot at it and I shoot at this one instead,
Mm-hmm.
this one is still blocked by line of sight from the sentry gun. If I shoot at this one, it'll free it up, and this one is not blocked by the sentry gun. So
It doesn't make any sense to me.
okay, it's fine. I'm gonna shoot at
this one actually. You know what? This grunt up here could. I mean, actually, this turret does have line of sight with this.
Now it does because I moved. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So in the future, when it does move, yeah, the turret can shoot at it. Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna shoot at this guy.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So I did. I shot him and I killed him.
Oh, did you roll a green? Would you roll a blue?
The blue one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this one is dead.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
My second action, I will go here. Do I want to waste the ammo?
You could pickaxe, right? And then hope for a double.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pickaxe.
All right, makes sense.
For my third action, so I'll skip the free shooting. Okay.
All right, you got one. Do you want to kill the grunt, or do you want to mine out the Morkite?
Let's kill the more. Let's get the Morkite.
Get the Morkite. All right, so we are going to grab that one.
Yep. All right.
All right, event time. Let's see. Sticky Spitter. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, place a web spitter at the exit closest to a dwarf. All right, so web spitters are up here somewhere. All right. Not terrible. I've got some cleanup to do. Now here's the thing. With my breach cutter, again, I can do it from any spot on my tile to any spot on the enemy, like to the target. I could, in theory, target these two because, you know, the line is being drawn. The turret shoots at the web spitter. I guess so. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I guess because...
I was just about to say that I was finishing what you were...
Yeah, there is line of sight there. You could draw a line from the top right corner of that to the web spitter.
Yep.
I wish I had my laser so I could easily do it, but I guess this will do. All right, so we're going to use the sentry gun then on the web spitter and hope that we get something for it. It's 1 damage. It's not terrible. Where's my bags? There we go. Green cube. All right, good call, Jono. All right, so I think what I am going to do is use my breach cutter and try and murder both of these at the same time.
Nice.
So according to my breach cutter, so roll 2 yellow dice and then pick 1. All right, so let's hope this thing serves me better than... All right, I'll pick the double damage there. So 2 damage to this one and 2 damage to this one. And dead.
Nice.
Not awful. For my second action, I kind of want to mine out this stalagmite. How are you on ammo? You're getting low, huh?
Yeah, but that's okay. I could pickaxe everything.
Yeah, I can't do anything with that thing there. I might move back here and mine. Or do you want me to shoot this one too?
It doesn't matter.
I've got the Warthog shotgun. I could just shoot it.
It's up to you.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go into that. I'm gonna go for the Morkite at the end there.
All right, I'll just use my shotgun then, and actually, I wonder if I can breach cutter it without hitting you.
Probably not.
I think, well, I could do that, right? Draw a line from there and aim that way, and that would bypass your tile.
You would have to land here.
Because... No, I can do that from my spot. Again, it's anywhere from my current hex.
Yeah, you would hit me.
No, I wouldn't. If I drew do you see the red line I'm drawing?
Yeah, but it's curved.
Yeah, it's okay. You pick a target hex, right? You pick a target hex. I'm picking. Let's say that this is my target hex. The breach cutter is going to cut through all of that. All of the tiles that it's cutting through, it's going to hit. The red line is not crossing your tile. So I can shoot down that narrow passageway there.
But how do you...
How do I...
Oh, okay, so you pick a tile? Where does it say that?
You pick a target tile. With the breach... Yeah, I mean, when you target anything, I could target this. It wouldn't matter, right? I could still do this with it.
Okay, so you're targeting this tile here, and you're just...
I'm from my location down here. Do you see my cursor at all? Or is it bugged?
I do. No, I see it. But I'm looking at it like this way.
But again, any tile to any tile to your target hex. Any spot on your hex to any spot on the target hex. My target hex is this platform down here. The breach cutter will cut right through everything. Every tile that it hits along the way, it'll cut through.
Look behind your engineer. I'm just curious to see, like...
What do you mean behind my engineer?
Like rotate your camera so that your engineer is... so you see the backside of your engineer.
Yeah.
So
if I
how would that work?
Click. All right. Pull out the line, please.
Yeah, I have the line.
All right. Now click on the upper left hex.
Of which tile?
Of my tile.
Okay.
The upper left hex. No, not there. Upper left.
Here?
Yes. Now draw a line to this one over here without going through the stalagmite. Yes. Just like that. My target hex is the one with the platform on it. And I drew a line from any spot on my hex to any spot on the target hex. It's going to cut through these three right here.
Right.
I can also cut... Yeah, according to Jono, you can also cut through the stalagmite with the breach cutter. It doesn't affect anything.
Oh, okay.
So either way, I'm fine and it will not hit you.
Okay.
You're confused on the line of sight thing?
A little bit, but I think I'm slowly getting it.
All
this is why I was terrible at X-Wing.
All right, well, 2 damage, either way, dead.
Nice.
All right, so that was what, 1 action? Oh, no, I can't remember if I don't remember at this point if I had...
I think you killed the other one,
Oh, yeah, so that was my 2nd action.
I think so.
And I think I have to get rid of another ammo. Yep. And then for my 3rd action, I mean, I guess I can move down there, but then you can move through me, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
I can jump over things.
Yeah, so I'll just go 1, 2, 3 right there. All right, so we're going to draw an event. Collapsing floor. The floor gives away below you. If you're on a platform, that would be awful if you had to, like, get rid of your platform. I just die. Roll 2 damage, ignore any damage result. Okay, so 2 dice. Okay, it said to ignore any damage result, I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, if you roll an exclamation point, you become like prone, knocked down, whatever. You accidentally uncover a piece of lost gear in a cave pocket below. Take a random upgrade token. Okay, well, I will do that. I'll just take that one and whatever this is. It adds a red die. I'm thinking the shotgun. Could you imagine that? That'd be awesome. Although having a breach cutter with a red die as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do the breach cutter.
Okay.
Okay. It is your turn.
Here in this book, it says that the grappling hook can move through creatures, stalagmites in deep pits, but it doesn't say anything about dwarfs.
Well, you have to go back to the move section of the rulebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's under the move section, it tells you, I believe. So it says here...
Oh, you may
move through other dwarves, the sentry gun and tunnel exit, or the supply pod, but you may not end your movement on such spaces.
Okay, I see. Okay, so I'll do my thing. I'll do 1, 2, 3 here.
Okay. It's a loot bug.
It's a loot bug. I'll just do 1, 2, 3. Puckabloom.
1
to pick it up. 2, and that's it.
That's it.
That's
Okay,
all.
so you picked up the
That's everything.
Apocabloom. All right. And we need 4 more Kite and 2 Apocabloom in order to beat the scenario.
Yep.
All right, so you're going to end your turn, and a new event comes out. Don't go too close. Place an exploder at exit 2. All other creatures activate. Well, there is no exit 2, so we don't have to worry about that. And then there are no other creatures to activate, so we are good. Hooray for very easy mode. All right, so I'll go 1, 2, 3. This has to be an Apocabloom by process. No. Yeah, it has to be. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll pick that up as I travel across it. And then for my third action, I will mine this Morkite or attempt to.
Oh, I should have moved. I was selfish. My bad.
I couldn't fit there, and it's fine. So, roll. What's going on there? There we go. All right, 1 pickaxe. So I'll mine out this Morkite and put that there.
Okay.
And empty cave hex. And an event. Cave Tremors. Each dwarf rolls a damage die. Ignore any damage results. If you roll an exclamation point, you become prone. So go ahead and roll 1, and I'll roll 1.
Okay.
I'm surprised by these events.
Why?
They're pretty light. Oh, I went prone. Okay. So I wonder if there's a way to, like... Can I rotate my character? I wonder if there's a token. I guess. Yeah, I guess... I'll do a... Wow. There's no way to rotate me some other direction, like 90 degrees?
I don't think so.
I'm sure there's a token somewhere. Let me check the mist. Web stun. Technically, you know what? I'll just use a...
Just use the nudge button.
That's okay. I'll just do that. You can rotate it with the rotate tool. I never used the rotate tool.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Is that under zone, line, flick? Not flick. Text, gizmo.
The rotation tool,
under
I
move.
think. It's... Oh, I was looking at the very top bar next to the guy lifting weights. The lift height.
Oh, lift height. I don't know if that... Oops. Oh, cool. I can change my color with R. Did not know that. That's okay. Well, this is good enough for right now. All right, go ahead. It's your turn.
Okay. All right. I will...
Oh, I see it. Rotate. Okay.
Oh. See, mine is grayed out. I can't even click on it. Maybe
that must be because of permissions.
Yeah. That's fine. All right, I will mine.
All right.
Oops. Hold on. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Wow, 2 pickaxes. Well, there's nothing else extra to pickaxe, but at least you got that.
Yeah, so
empty cave. So now we've got everything, and now we just
hold on. I'll use my second action to bring you back up. To pick you back up.
Okay.
And then my third action, I'll just leave. 1, 2, 3. Right? Oops. No,
wow, that's quite far.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right. So, event. Mission specific event. I added that. Let's see. Special conditions. Oh, I didn't put that in there. I must have deleted it by accident. The mission specific event. Good. See, this is why we're testing it. Mission specific event. I think it was, if I'm correctly, draw or spawn. I'll put 2. I think 2 is good. Spawn 2 grunts at 1.
Okay.
All right, and then this is why we test these things. All right, so let me edit this and
play test.
Yep. Mission specific event. Spawn 2 grunts at 1. All right, so I guess that's good. And so 2 grunts. So 1, 2. Regardless of where this second one spawns, technically it would spawn as close to whatever is aggroed next to it. So this sentry gun gets to fire at both because of the range and line of sight. So this one is dead, and that one's dead. All right, well, sentry gun for the win. And it is your turn. Or no, it's my turn.
No, it's your turn. Yeah.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Fine. And an event. I hate bugs. Place a grunt at exit 1 and all creatures activate. Am I blocking line of sight? Probably. Actually, let me test that line thing again. From this one to... I don't know. I don't know why the line is not... It's difficult to tell. Like, it seems like this... It's just weird. Like, the line overwrites some things, but, like... I wonder if it's just the hex itself. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Sentry Gun is the best gun in the game when it works. It is absolutely the best game. I love the Sentry Gun, both in Deep Rock and the video game. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and let him activate and move up here. And my Sentry Gun will now shoot at him. So we'll just do that. And it didn't hit anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to layer the lines, to be honest with you.
It seems like it goes under locked items.
Oh, like under locked items. So if I unlock the tile, the line. That's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a setting. Well, no, because this one's locked over here.
That's true, but see how that happens.
Well, right now it's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like this one.
So for me, it's not.
See, this is locked. Oh, not for you. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's fine. Well, it is your turn anyway.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
And you could pretty much just move through everything.
1, 2. Ah.
Well, good luck with that. You can't land on a spawner.
I'll shoot at him with
your free action, the light-footed action. Yes. What are you using?
I just used it.
Your M1000?
Yes.
Are you also... Oh, okay. You were flipping... You were rolling the ammo as well. That's okay.
My mouse was over it. But yeah, it landed on damage.
Alright, you got damage. Okay, so the grunt is gone.
And my final action is 1, 2, 3. Right here.
Alright. So now we spawn an event. That one goes away. Fast critters. Increase swarm threat by 1. If this did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. I don't see any creatures, but we're not at the swarm space yet. So nothing really happens at this point.
It's your turn.
Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And because I'm back in the pod, no event, so you can just pretty much see your way out.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Out chair.
All right, well, there you go. So that was our custom homebrewed Mission 1 Initiate Training. Very easy difficulty. Did you think this was... Do you think this... I guess, would you consider this a good training mission for newcomers? Was it too hard, too easy?
No, this is a good little training mission.
My goal was to introduce pits so that players will have to learn how to either get around them or... find a way over them with various tools. I did one spawner to lighten the amount of creatures that spawn so folks wouldn't have that much pressure. I try to give everyone enough for 1 Nitra supply pod if we needed it, like 1 supply pod. I included a couple of gold for overclocking purposes. Yeah. And we somehow missed that platform there. But yeah, so... Again, I don't think we would play this mission again. Do you think? It's just too easy, probably. But as a like a very easy difficulty, is there anything you would change about it?
No, I think it's fine. Maybe if people thought it was too easy, I would probably take out all the event cards that mentioned any other spawners except for 1.
That's a possibility. Oh, hi Fedson. Yeah, so what did I change for the intro mission? I made eight custom scenarios. They range from very easy to medium. This is mission 1. All of the notes are on the right. It just says mission 1 Initiate Training, difficulty very easy, mine 4 Morkite and gather 2 Apocablooms. Mission specific event, spawn 2 grunts at spawner 1, and as part of this intro, there's no spawner 2. just to make
Mhm.
things easier for newcomers. Special conditions: when triggering a swarm, do not draw a swarm card. Instead, spawn 3 grunts at exit 1 and then activate all creatures. That way you have nothing too crazy happening. If web spitters come out or slashers come out, it's because of an event card. No Praetorians, nothing like that. And the token loadout's just Apoca Blooms, Loot Bugs, and Barley Bulbs. So mostly grunts, with the occasional maybe web spitter, exploder, or slasher from these events. But yeah, I was trying to make that as easy and streamlined as possible. And I also designed it this way so that if you had a driller, one might just drill here and here just to cut through. So it's sort of like a tactical thing. But again, so that was mission 1. Do you want to see mission 2 as well, or are you getting tired at this point?
No, I wouldn't mind seeing mission 2. I think the missions already do a great job at like doing intros and introducing people to platforming and spawners and things like that. But I love that you can actually customize them to your own way. You know?
Yeah, well, my thing is, I like the rulebook missions are good too. Like you said, my beef with it is that you could still lose. Like, okay, mission 3, for example, you've got a Spitballer and a Brood Nexus on mission 3, right? And it says challenge level experienced. I don't know. To me, like, you jumped from Greenbeard to novice to experienced within the span of 3 missions, and now you've got experienced and veteran missions from there on out. I was trying to create a more a curve, a difficulty curve that was a bit less steep, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
So, I mean, I like what the book does. It's just, I think that mission 3 might be a bit too rough for newcomers when they get that far. Mission 1 I like, and mission 2 I like too, but mission 3 is just kind of, wow. Really? You're gonna go that way with it that quickly? Okay, interesting. So yeah, I'll go ahead and load up the second one then.
Sure.
I have a ton of let's see. Save load. All right, so that was mission 3, mission 2. I think, yeah. Do you want to be the scout again?
Oh, of course.
Okay. All right. So I guess set up your scout stuff and take the secondary that you want. For whatever reason, these don't restack. I don't know why. These cards down here.
That's okay.
Yeah, the events. The RNG is something I'm trying to eliminate as well for the early missions, because on some missions, like it all depends on the events you draw. In that last very easy difficulty setting we just played, we got no events that moved the spawn timer. But I've played other games where this will ramp up very quickly, very fast. So in the recent one I did with mission 8, I actually have it as a mission-specific event where it'll spawn enemies, but you get to move your threat tracker back a space, and no threat marker or no threat space will spawn more. It won't activate a second time. So that way you've got more time to muck around on the harder difficulty settings. So I'm playing around with that idea to see if it works. On this mission, I have it just as X marks the spot. Difficulty, very easy. Gather 2 fossils, that's it. It's going to be a nice, quick, easy mission. Special conditions: remove the Oppressor and Praetorian from the Swarm deck. So we are going to use the Swarm deck for very easy mission 2. Mission-specific event: spawn 2 grunts at spawner 1. Maybe I'll change that to 3 if this is too easy. The token loadout are 2 fossils, 1 loot bug, 1 red sugar, 1 barley bulb, creatures, 2 grunts, and a web spitter. But that's it. It'll be, again, very easy for, hopefully, newcomers. We'll see how that goes, though. I guess I'll stick with the grenade launcher and pick the, I don't know, if there's a web spitter. I guess I'll do the shotgun again, because that's range 3, though. Maybe I'll do something better. Is there a farther, maybe a range, the Zukovs? Do you have something already? Oh, you've got the experimental plasma igniter, do you? All right. I'll do the burst gun. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So grenade launcher and the burst gun. Put that up there. All right. What am I missing? Oh, grenades for both of us. So
Oh, yeah.
you got a cluster, and I got the corrosive.
Did we shuffle it?
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle, because I think we got these last time.
Okay.
There we go. All right, so you got the phosphor grenade.
Ooh.
And I got the soil smasher. Remove all walls and stalagmites inside the blast radius. Oh, interesting. Minerals are left on the ground for easy pickup.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree, Fedson. For mission 3 on my... let me check my PowerPoint presentation here. I have slashers in mission 3 on easy. So yeah, this was going to be another, like, easy one, and then moving up to slightly harder enemies. But, like, that's why we're playing these right now, just to test. Like, this is a playtest stream to see if these need to be tweaked in any way to make them easier or harder or more fun in a certain way. You get a rock and stone, I get a rock and stone. And so I got lock and load. I should probably shuffle these two, because I remember these from last time. Alright, so there's that one. It disappeared. There we go. And
I'll shuffle all the cards.
yeah, feel free to shuffle all the cards, because I don't know what... Alright, so I got We Rock. All other dwarves draw a throwable, if they have none. And all other dwarves stand up.
Cool.
Okay. So, do you have your scout? There we go. Do you have everything you need? Are you doing your Holo Classic again?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to go first?
No, you can go first.
All right. So again, gather 2 fossils, hopefully real quick, easy. I try to introduce stalagmites and pits to this mission so folks can, like, learn about them, maybe, like, understand line of sight. That was the goal anyway. So I'll just go 1, 2, 3. Actually, I could just probably land... No, 1, 2, I can't land on it. Maybe I'll go here, 3. Flip that. That's a loot bug. So from here, I guess I will just mine it for my second action. Oh, the dice are all the way over here. You could even have stalagmites in one turn. Oh, fossils. Yeah, it's possible. I home brewed this, however. Like, I designed this. You could randomize the question marks. The way I have them set up is so that the fossils are not here. Like, I think what I did was I shuffled these 3 and put the fossils in there so that it wouldn't be so easy. But, again, that would be something to, like you said, play test. If you were going to randomize everything, then yeah, it is possible that you could just grab the fossils and leave. That might be something to think about. So what was I doing? I was mining. Yep. So roll dice and 1. Okay, so I'll just attack the loot bug and mine that out. We get a gold from somewhere up here. And we roll the loot die to see if we earn anything. It's a nitra. Okay.
That's a pitiful roll.
Sorry, I just hit the R button. Is that not good enough for you?
I guess. It's fine.
Okay. For my third action, I don't like this web spitter up here. So I am going to put... I don't want to put my sentry gun here because we want to mine these out. I might put my sentry gun here just to cover our escape. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, I guess I'll put my sentry gun down as my third action. And I have to use an ammo, so we'll use that one. You have to spam R at least 5 times. You know, she often does that, and it drives me crazy. She lets it drop almost to the table and then hits R again before it touches, just to drive me nuts. Like, it's a really big troll move thing to do.
I don't do it on purpose. The computer just does it like that.
Sure,
I don't know why it does.
Sure it does. Event. Stuck. Your boot gets stuck. Lose 1 health to yank your foot out, or take your time to carefully release your foot. Either way, increase swarm threat by 1. Well, do I want to lose a health already? I'm fine with losing a health. I don't want to become stunned, so that's fine. We can always call down a pod. We've got 1 nitra and 1 gold already.
Wow, it's quick.
Yeah, but if you want to overclock, you know, feel free to.
Fine. All right, my turn?
Yep, your turn.
Okay. 1, flip this over.
Barley bulb. You just walk over it.
All right, fine. 2, 3.
All right, so now you got the barley bulb, and now you draw a rock and stone. That one is, if you don't rock and stone, you ain't coming home. Re-roll a mining die.
Okay.
That's not bad.
See. 3, 6, 7, 8. I think I have... No, I don't. No, I don't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's the range? A 6, isn't it? Well, you could do an aim shot at range 8, but that's 2 dice and 2 actions. I don't know if you'd want to...
Nah, fine. Okay, so then 1...
And you can't use your aimed on a free move anyway.
That's okay.
1.
1, 2.
2.
3.
Okay, so you got one of the fossils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could hit it with your primary weapon.
Sure. I will do that. Just so I can hit R.
You're shuffling the throwables. Okay. 2 damage. There you go. Dead.
Okay, and then my third action?
Yep.
Will be... 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2.
Red sugar.
3.
3. Okay. So, an event. Cave Leech attack. It descends from above. I do not know if I'm in range or not. Let me see. My grenade launcher has a range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm not in range. The sentry gun is also not in range, nor does it have line of sight. So you have to roll 2 dice and suffer damage as usual.
Okay.
Nom 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 indeed. Okay, alright. Seriously? Wow! two exclamation points.
So we're knocked down twice?
Well, that just, you're just sort of knocked over once, so, alright, that's fine. Could you imagine getting knocked over and then, like, the other one knocks you back upright? Like you did a complete 360?
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's that. So you're prone, but that's about it.
Yep. Typical scout.
Typical scout. Always getting in trouble. I've been grabbed by the cave leech more than she has, to be fair, in the video game anyway. Well, I guess I'm going to go up this way. So 1, 2, 3. Why don't you want to land here? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my grenade launcher's high energy, or what is that? High explosive grenade. It does an area of effect. So for my second action, I will target 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to target that spot and then do a triangle effect and hit those there. All right, so I will roll the red die and hope for a double on that. It's a scare, which is completely useless in this case. I wonder, can I move it toward me? I mean, I guess I can do 1 and then 2 like that, I guess. And then for my third action, I'll just use my my focused shot. So I have to use an ammo there. And let's see. So 2 dice and pick one. Out of all of them to get, I had to get that one. Actually, my grenade. What's my throwable? Remove all walls and stalagmites. No. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just roll these. What? Should I re-roll that one? It just landed on its... Seriously? I got 2 scares? Are you kidding me right now?
You want to re-roll it because it was all glitchy?
Is that cheaty? I mean, let's see what I would get in the meantime. Look at that. Oh my god.
Do you highlight it and press R, or do you put your cursor over it?
I draw a selection box.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, all right. Jono's saying cheating. So I'll go 1, 2, and 1. Fine. So that was all 3 of my actions.
Ouch.
So, fine. More grunts. Place a grunt at exits 2 and 3, and then all creatures activate. Well, no creatures spawn because there's only 1 for this scenario, but all creatures do activate. That's awful. So again, this is on very easy difficulty, so you expect cards like that, and you shuffled them. The web spitter has a range of let's see, 5, and the grunt would not. So the grunts activate 1, 2, 3. He's on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he does hit me. So I think it was what, 2 dice, or is it one? Yeah, 2 dice, and on an exclamation point, I become webbed. All right, well, there you go. Roll. And it's one hit.
Web. Oh, okay.
No, 1 damage. Double. Get webbed. Wow, I think chat is against me here. I mean, they hate me or something.
I mean, listen, this is on very easy mode. We have to have some sort of sweat.
Yeah, I guess. At least I know there's some kind of balance, because if I can screw up this bad, then I still know very easy can go bad if you let it. All right, well, anyway, it's your turn, and you RNG. Are flip. Yeah, it's RNG. It really is.
2 actions to flip upside down.
Yeah.
Or right side up.
Yep. If you can hit that web spitter, that would be awesome, but...
1, 2, 3...
Well, here's the thing. Do you have line of sight there? Well, let me draw a line. You can draw a line from here to yeah. So that actually passes the stalagmite on the left there and goes through the grunt's hex. Yeah, so you can hit it with 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's range 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit it.
This line of sight is so confusing to me, but okay. I will take your word for it.
So it's what, a blue die?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's the next mission I want to make, is an escort mission. Whoa, 2 damage on the web spitter. That takes that out. Good job.
Yep.
Your rolls are better than mine. All right. Well, event time. Fast critters. Increase swarm threat by 1. All right. If that did not trigger a swarm, all creatures move and attack. That means that this guy is going to get an attack on me. Actually, you went last, right? So it's going to move up and attack you. Because you went most recently. So go ahead and roll 1 damage die.
Sure.
That's one game I never got into with Imperial Assault. I big fan of X-Wing and Armada, but I never got into Imperial Assault. I wanted to. What, 1 damage?
Yep. I took it off.
Okay. Not bad. All right. Whose turn is it? My turn?
The event. Oh, wait, no.
We just did the event.
Your turn. Yeah.
So for my first action, I'm going to platform. 1. 2. Oops, not stacked. There we go. Second action, 1, 2, 3. It's probably, yep, the last fossil, so I was there. And for my third action, I'll try and save you from that grunt. I guess I'll use the high impact, or the AP grenade. Roll 2, pick 1.
You don't have to. You can just move, right? Because this is just the mission. We got 2 fossils, right?
I'm not going to make it to the pod, so he may activate and hit you, or me for that matter.
Okay.
So I'll just go ahead and do that. Roll 2, pick 1. I will pick the double and murder him.
Sure.
And now there's an event.
Okay.
The campaign is really fun. Oh, really? That's cool. We collect the nitro.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And it is your turn.
Where was
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You can make it right out.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And then no event. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep. All right. Well, there you go. So we did this mission. Again, for a very easy mission. Was this too easy? Not easy enough? Anything you change?
It was really easy.
that was the point of a very easy mission. Get people...
Yes.
I like missions that are like 15, 10 minutes. Like, just to get newcomers... You know, not everyone has time to sit down and play a 2-hour map. So the shorter maps I kind of like. I would love to make some kind of progression system as well. And
I was Fedson made a really good point about adding like a perk system. I would love if like after every mission, like that you complete after we get into the drop pod, we can maybe pick like a permanent perk or something.
Mm-hmm.
Some.
That would be
Mhm.
cool. The API perks, or that perk system,
Mhm.
like Thorns and Cave Leech, like you could spend your excess gold or nitra or whatever, like
Mhm.
save up. You can just record it on a separate piece of paper, and then you can pick. You can take permanent perks that'll help you into the more difficult missions. I think I
Mhm.
was reading somewhere too that it was on their Discord. Someone had made a sheet for drinks, like it's a
Ye-
one-time buff, for
Mhm.
that mission. That's a really cool idea too. So I would really love to play around with that.
Mhm.
But as Jono said, the possibility, if you randomize the question marks, it's very
Mhm.
possible you'll get 2 fossils right there and game over. So
Yeah.
I think the workaround for that would be put put 3 of that, put the 2 fossils in these 3 face down, shuffle them up, and then distribute them. And then the other 2 that don't contain the fossils, shuffle them up and just put them
Mhm.
out. And I think that would be a good compromise. Um,
Yeah. I would say get like more of those maps that had the flares, like try to fill up the whole map. It'll be like a super exploration mission,
well,
I
you haven't
think.
seen my other mission. Let me actually load up the latest one I worked on.
Okay.
We're
Mhm.
not going to do this, mind you, because it would. This is mission 8, I think. I just made it. I'm pretty sure I want to do it, but like this one is called Hidden Caves. It's difficulty medium, but as you can see, like it's just hidden caves all over the place. You don't know what you're
Oh,
gonna get.
that's cool.
So that was, and then the mission specific event is exploders and Mactera spawns, and then also I was mentioning this earlier. Move the threat marker back a space. Do not trigger the same swarm space twice on future turns. So as sort of like a consolation, like on occasion you may get an instance where you move this backward, and then these spots simply don't trigger again if you already passed them.
Mm.
So I was thinking about a way to give more player, because I want to give players time to explore. And
Yeah.
when you're playing with 4 players, especially, it can be difficult to get everyone to explore all the way across the map without running out of time, especially if you
Mhm.
get some really bad RNG in the event deck. So I
Mhm.
wanted to give some way to possibly offset that RNG by introducing a backward threat movement.
Hmm.
Um,
And,
I wonder how
and
you would track that with the swarm space. I mean, what you could do, tabletop simulator. I mean, you could use a regular component, I'm sure, but what you could do is just spawn this white bowl of Go pieces. I would just put a white marker on ones that I've already passed, just to show that if I do end up moving back at some point and then move forward again past it, I've already triggered that one. And then
mm,
if I move past this one in the future, then I just simply move it up. And then if I end up moving back, there's not that many mission specific event cards in the event deck, so I can't see it happening too often. But as you know, just in case.
I would say like a consolation for like a really hard, complicated map would be like every time you lost health, like
Hmm.
if you lost 1 health, then move the swarm tracker one,
Oh, that's an
backwards by
interesting thought.
one.
Every time you lose health, you go
Hmm.
back a space. That might be a little bit too much. Maybe for every 2 health,
Is
or I don't know. We'd have to come up with something on that.
Mm-hmm.
Another mission I recently came up with. I did this tonight as well. Mission 7. I was playing around with the idea of liquid morkite.
Ooh, that's right.
So this is the medium map that I created. The exclamation point is the refinery. And what you have to do is you have to build pipes to each of the 3 dice, which act as your pump jacks. And for an action, you can place 3 pipes around you, similar to that of, say, the engineer's platform action, but it has to be adjacent to your location. So if I was here, for example, I could, and this is where this bowl of tokens come in. I could do a pipe here, here, and here, and start my journey building this pipe toward the green die. And then as an action, call down the pump jack at some point. And then when all of the pipes are connected to the pump jacks, then we come back to the refinery, spend an action to activate it, and then we can leave. I was thinking about a way of like finding a way to wait while while the refinery works, like in the video game, but I thought at this point it might still be too much. I didn't want it to be too much. So, but I'm still playing around with ideas regarding that. But yeah, mission 7 with a liquid morkite objective. So I'm messing with that. You have the mine head on the triangular pit tile. Could use that for the refinery. Oh, I didn't notice that. My bad. I saw that in the rule book, but I didn't know where that was. You said a triangular one?
Wait, what? I thought you were using that for the refinery.
No, there's got to be. I think it might be on the other side of this. Let me see. Triangular. Oh, this is stupid. I don't know why, but these pieces lock on me every time I bring them out. Let's see if this one is it. Lock. Oh, there it is. Yeah, thank you. That's super helpful. So, yeah, I will I'll put that here. Nice. I did not know that. So I'll do something like that, or maybe something like that here, and let me overwrite. Actually, I don't want to overwrite this because I started messing up stuff. But next time I load this, I'll save it and do that. That's actually really good.
The only problem with that is that it takes up 3 tiles as opposed to this that took up only 1.
You mean the refinery is just big? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but it still looks nice. Whoa. Oh, okay.
I was loading the old one so I can then do that and save it. So because otherwise I'll forget. I was gonna wait, but I'll forget. So I can do that, put that there, and then yeah, I'll copy and paste that into PowerPoint and replace that. Save mission 7. Overwrite. Yep. So F11. Bear with me, folks. I am testing and fixing as I go. All right, so screenshot.
That should be like a whole new stream. Just making of a mission.
Making missions and testing them. Would people actually watch that though?
Just making.
Just making? Would people actually watch that though? Like,
I wouldn't see why not. Just because like there are people on Twitch that are always drawing or like testing things or making stuff.
It's also good that it's 3 tiles so multiple players can deposit. That makes sense. If someone ends their turn there, unless you roll it, that you can deposit from adjacent. That's interesting. I didn't think about Molly, to be honest with you. Well, in this mission, I would imagine Molly would be in this mission because there's no a quark to worry about. I did create an a quark mission, so let me load that up. And I have that as is this it? Yeah. So I may have to replace this drone token with that as well, the refinery. So let me do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. That was the triangular tile. Nope.
I think there would be a timer afterwards, FedSun, just because like if you connect the pipes to the pumps and then just win like that, it's kind of like lackluster, I think. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, like I want there to be a timer, but at the same time, like you're spending a lot of actions to build the pipes. So my concern, I would have to play test that to see have I spent too many actions building pipes to where waiting out a refinery working would we end up failing because of that? Like that's just something I would have to test out for balance. You know what I mean? I would like to come up with something post pipes and then activating the refinery and holding the line for like a turn or two just to see. But I didn't know if that would be too much. You know. So I added this here. On this mission, I've got 3 a quark, and I suppose like there would be no Molly. I have it set up so that dwarves or Bosco can each carry 1 a quark at a time, similar to that of the rulebook. Because that mission's in the rulebook as well. But let me go ahead and save that real quick. And this was mission 6, I think. Mission...
The pipe one should have like an ending condition. Like once you connect all the pipes, You have to spawn 3 spawner cards and then get out.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, yeah, keep the ideas coming. I like that.
Or
So
maybe 3 might be too much.
3 spawner cards. I mean, as long as they only activated once, you know what I mean. Like not draw, activate, draw. That would be awful.
Yeah.
But all right. So let's just screenshot that, and that was mission 6. There we go. And that is good. All right. Yeah, I have all these saved on PowerPoint in the event that I need to change something, or I can also print these out and use them on tabletop or on my actual tabletop as well. 3 swarm cards with fast critters move and attack. That would be awful. If no pipes, you could do a timer. How would that work? You mean like you have to stay in the level a certain period of time? Like you have to guarantee so many actions per player before you're allowed to leave. I don't know. It's something definitely to balance and come up with. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Every time you move, pick a swarm card.
Wow.
Sorry.
You're morbid.
I am. That's the timer for me.
Mission 5. This is an easy mission. This one is Praetorian Assassination. The whole objective is just kill the Praetorian and then close the nest by spending an action adjacent to the triangle token.
Oh, nice.
It's assumed that you're using some kind of explosive or something to close it. But your goal is to just kill the Praetorian, close the nest, and get back out. Again, this is difficulty easy, so it shouldn't be that difficult, but that's what testing's all about.
On this hex-based map, I'm surprised you didn't come up with a map layout that says DGA.
I can't do that with these preset boards.
Oh, okay.
Good luck, though. I mean...
I would love to try that out.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun.
You could mark locations for the wells and then get to them, spend an action to call them down. Once they are down, the timer starts. Oh, I see what you're saying. So instead of the pipes, you could... Yeah. Okay, that's something else to think about, too. I was also, like, contemplating, like, if you drew a mission-specific event card, like, one of the pipes would be damaged and you'd have to go and repair it. Just, because that's what happens in the video game. So I was messing around with various things there.
The escort mission, didn't you say you were, like, something?
I'm also trying to... Oh, yeah, I haven't done the escort yet. The only reason I'm not doing copy-paste of these tiles, even though that would be cool, is that, like, I want my PowerPoint slides to also be compatible with the tabletop. Yeah. I guess I could use the single tiles on the tabletop as well as a custom thing. I just don't know how many I would have. Yeah. I wouldn't be able to use that many.
What about, like, the lithophage stuff?
The lithophage? Like I have not even thought about it, to be honest with you. Is that something that would be interesting to try?
I think that would be really fun.
How would that work, though? Would you just put down, like... Ooh. You'd have to spend an action to spray 3 tiles that were... okay, so you find a lithophage, and it's surrounded by tokens, and you have to spend an action to spray 3 of those tokens with the one gun, and then pick up a different gun, and then the vacuum, and then use it on 3 tiles. That might be something I would try and do. I don't know if it would work, but it's something to think about.
Ooh, add a bulk detonator to the game and then have it spill gold everywhere that you have to pick up.
A bulk detonator. That would be awesome. I just don't know. That would be... What would you do with all that gold, though? Like, there's only so much you can do with the gold.
That's one thing that kind of bothers me with the game is that Nitra and gold are interchangeable. I wish...
Well, gold is just a better version because with gold, you can use it as Nitra for supply pod. Gold is also for overclocking, whereas Nitra is only for the supply pod.
Yeah.
So, like,
I wish it had more of a purpose.
Yeah.
I wish this game had a market.
Well, that was what I was talking about earlier, like the possibility of a permanent progression system where you can spend your excess gold and nitra for those perks that you were talking about, like the thorns or dash ability that you can use every 5 turns or something, or being able, all the different perks that are in that you can take. That would be cool to have.
Ooh, for beer. Sorry. I got New
Yes.
Zealand all of a sudden. For beer, mate.
All right.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, I think the
Mm-hmm.
excess stuff could be used for just buying perks.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to try and come up with a list of the perks and balance them so they wouldn't be too broken. But it
Yeah.
would help progression. Like I could create some really hard missions, but with those perks, make them so that they'd be
Mm-hmm.
doable. Yeah, nitro becomes more valuable for supply drops. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, with nitra, it's either call supply drop or lose it. Whereas,
Mm-hmm.
you could. Do you risk calling a supply pod now for immediate benefit, or do you save it for perks for permanent progression? I think that
Mm-hmm.
would be a great extra tactical decision to be had. One
I'd love.
passive, one active. That's a good idea. And what you could buy multiple perks, but you can only activate like one or two, or like you said, one active and one passive at a time. Just like in the video game, you can swap them out. I was thinking something along the lines of that.
I'd love to buy a third gun with the gold. Like, I
A
don't know
third
how I would.
gun.
Yeah, like just attach it to my head or something.
Okay.
I think that
As
would
the
be
engineer,
fun.
I would want 15 turrets. That's all
Yes,
I'm
you could.
saying.
Maybe you can buy another turret.
Yes, I would love if the engine. I could. It wouldn't work on the board game because there's only one miniature, but I'm sure we could come up with something to where,
Copy and paste.
yeah, a second turret option. I don't know. That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Um.
But yeah, that was. I'm just loading up all the different missions I have. Mission 3 is the next one. This is where it goes from very easy to easy. In this mission, I still only have the one spawner. But I introduced the slasher. There's a web spitter that starts out, and there's just dark pits everywhere. So it's more of a teaching players how to maneuver around an environment that is just god awful. You know what I mean? Or
Where
maybe
the
use the driller.
stalagmites?
Huh?
The stalagmites.
Did I not put any down?
Not
I
in
guess I
this one.
didn't. I guess I'll have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like I said, this is why we test things.
Yes.
So I'll fix that later.
No worries.
So that's mission 3 coming up at some point.
Nice.
And I think I already showed off the other missions at this point. 2, 1, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah.
I'll put like 5 stalagmites right all in this corner right here.
You would?
Yes.
Now, keep in mind that it's supposed to still be difficulty easy. So
Yes.
you don't want to make it too restrictive.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Like just like that, right there.
If you insist. Well, here's the thing, though. You'd have to rely on there's no way to get to this then.
Yeah, there is. If the scout lands right here where your red cursor is,
Okay.
go 1, 2, 3, land right in the question mark.
This stalagmite is just on its own.
Yes.
Why is there no gravity on this thing? This thing.
Wait. Can I do that with here? Oh,
No, it must have been a bug. There we go.
It's still. Oh, okay.
No, it's good now.
Dang.
I've never seen that in Tabletop Simulator where they float down like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to make sure that every class can get to that. If you're playing the gunner, how do you get over there?
The zip lines.
Yeah, but you only have so many zip lines. You can't. Yeah, and they have to be in a straight. They have to do in a straight line.
Yeah, if you were right here, right?
Yeah, but you can move across them, but you can't stay on one and mine this out. You need at least one spot. Like I would get rid of that.
If you're the gunner right here, couldn't you put a zip line here and here?
No, it has to be in a straight line. Right? Is it a straight line from where you're standing, or I mean, I guess maybe you could do that. Like
the rulebook. Let's see. Why is this not going? This rulebook. Okay, fine.
Oh, there goes that floaty. I don't know why these stalagmites float like that, but I think that's one too many stalagmites. I would put 1 or 2 on here, but I wouldn't like surround the entire level with stalagmites. That might be a bit too much.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, you could. I mean, like this is a good spot where the gunner can zip line across there, get it, or the engineer can put a platform down, or you know, the driller would have a hard time with this because reasons. He'd have to like go along the outside and come around. That would be a bad thing.
It says it has to be in a straight line from where the gunner's location is. So if you angle it like you did before, let me use that line tool. So if I was here, right?
Right.
Could you have done...
well, yeah, I got rid of this stalagmite here.
Oh, well then I meant here then. So couldn't you do like this?
In a straight line, it says, though, right?
Yeah, so you can go
To me,
from...
a straight line, you're not drawing a line from target, you're just drawing a straight line like that, right? I don't know if this is considered a straight line or not right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, to me, I thought it was a straight line from the driller's location, if that makes any sense. But I don't play the driller enough to know. Two turns, just go through the stalagmite. I guess. Yeah, I mean, he could come at it 1, 2, 3, or from this side 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, he'd have to move twice. But yeah, that would be something to think about for mission 3.
Oh my gosh. This line thing.
You have to click on the grab button. Oh,
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just... It's like hidden behind the thing. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that whole layer thing. I don't know what's up with that. But
okay.
So what do you think? Good place to end the stream for now, or?
Yeah, sure.
It's 9 o'clock over here in the States. So there you go, folks. Thanks for sticking with us and watching. And I'll put this on my YouTube channel later so folks can rewatch it if they want to. But maybe in another stream or video, we'll go ahead and test out mission 3 here. And then mission 4, if there's time, something like that. But I also want to get an escort mission in here too. So I plan to work on like a mission 9. I call her Loretta. But I think it's what? Doretta or Beretta? Which is it?
With a D, I think
D.
It's Doretta.
See, Beretta is a gun. So I guess, so Doretta. Why Doretta? Is there a lore thing behind that? I mean, why not Loretta? Loretta, you know, I think Loretta has a nicer ring to it than Doretta.
You just offended all the Doretta.
I'm sorry, all the people named Doretta. Every one of my Doretta subscribers have unsubscribed.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do like an escort mission.
Dottie. You know how I'm sorry, real quick. You know how they call Doretta Dottie, like in short? Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll be like, Dottie!
I guess. I don't know how I would do the escort mission. I'd have to start in a corner and then create pathing to like the end, and then they would have to go back to the pod. So I guess it wouldn't be too bad. I'd have to come up with some kind of event, though, for the Hearthstone. That's what it's called? The Armorin Hearthstone, whatever? Like, because there's 4 stages to that. So I'm wondering, like, come up with some kind of special event for that that's unique. Not draw 3 swarm cards, one after the other. Maybe something a bit more unique so that it's a bit more fresh. I don't know. It's still something I need to play around with, but... yeah. All right, folks. Well, there you go. That was Deep Rock Galactic, the tabletop game. Again, I'll put this on YouTube later, and I'll put it on my Discord and the Deep Rock Galactic official Discord there under their board game section. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince and Ida Lee. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.